These people just can't leave Chris Pratt alone. Man, Chris Pratt, after being cast as Mario, you can question that just normally, as you will. But since he's been cast as Mario, these woke weirdos have come out and gone against him again for assuming his politics and assuming his beliefs. This is an article from Queerty. I guess it's a LGBTQ news website. I guess because we need those. I don't know, but the headline says it's an absolutely terrible day if your name is Chris Pratt and you belong to a homophobic church. I don't know anything about the church. I do know that, I guess, the head might have some homophobic beliefs. It doesn't mean he does. They just assume these things and they try to cancel him or stop him from getting work because they assume his beliefs. It's absolutely ridiculous. But this is by Gremore. So, let's just get into this. Twitter has a lot to say about the alleged homophobe Chris Pratt, aka the least favorite Chris in Hollywood, being cast as Mario in the new Super Mario movie, and almost none of it is good. There's a lot of people questioning the casting in general, like you normally would, if he's fit for the role, if he would make a good Mario. This is an animated movie, by the way, so it's not live action. He wouldn't play Mario, he'd voice him, in case you didn't know. I'm sure there's a lot of heat for that, but this is different. And calling him alleged homophobe, like how they're putting that in there, so they don't get sued. This guy wants to call him, just wants to take this word out. But they can't, because he's not, so you'd be sued. It says, yesterday, Nintendo announced it is teaming up with Illumination, the studio behind Despicable Me, to create a new animated Super Mario movie with Pratt voicing the lead actor. The film's other cast members include non-homophobic actors, Jesus Christ, Jack Black, Seth Rogen, Charlie Day, and Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know these two. I know Seth Rogen, Jack Black. Jack Black is going to play Bowser, and Seth Rogen is going to play Donkey Kong. Putting my disdain for Seth Rogen aside, I do see him being a decent Donkey Kong. I could see him making those noises very well. Just read into that how you want. But this is the casting list. I guess this is a guy that's voiced Mario as of recently. I guess he's gonna do different voices in this, make cameos, they said. The Keegan-Michael Key is also in there. He's gonna be Toad. Then there's other people here. The characters I don't recognize, at least not by name. You can look into that if you want. But not everyone's pleased with the casting announcement. Pratt, as you may recall, is a proud member of the vehemently anti-gay Hillsong Church, a Christian cult that promotes bogus conversion therapy and believes homosexuality is a sin, whose founder, Frank Houston, was an accused child sex predator. Well, just because he believes that stuff, or the leaders believe that stuff, doesn't mean he does. To accuse someone of something that they probably don't believe, but because they go to a certain church, certain people run that church, go to that church, of the stuff that those people or that person believes, just because they associate with those people, is kind of ridiculous. Maybe it's not the best church to go to, I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but it's just ridiculous that we're canceling people because we assume that they believe something. That's dangerous. At some point, if this stuff keeps going on, gonna be somebody they just don't like, and they're just gonna say, oh, we think he believes this and that, and he gets kicked off of everything all of a sudden for no reason, because they don't like the guy. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure they've done that already, actually, but continuing on. Pratt also follows a ton of right-wing extremists and homophobes on Twitter, including admitted gay basher Tucker Carlson. What? I actually don't know his belief on that stuff. I'd have to look at that. I have to look into that. But if he doesn't believe in gay marriage, doesn't mean he's a homophobe. Just means he doesn't believe in gay marriage. He can coexist with gay people. It doesn't mean he doesn't like gay people. This the same thing with Ben Shapiro as who they list next. Anti-gay political pundit Ben Shapiro. He doesn't believe in gay marriage, but he's friends with Dave Rubin, who's gay and married. Then he puts religious freedom fighter Rep Dan Crenshaw. I've never heard anything about him. What's this religious freedom in quotes? What does that mean? Mean that he is just religious and wants freedom? Like, I don't understand. What? I don't think there's anything really bad about him regarding this stuff. I never heard anything about him being against gay people or gay marriage. I might be wrong, but I don't know what this religious freedom thing in quotes is. Then he says the anti-gay hate group Turning Points USA and the extreme right-wing podcast PragerU. I don't know about those. I know of them. I just don't know their beliefs. And several members of the homophobic Duck Dynasty clan, just to name a few. I don't watch Duck Dynasty. I couldn't tell you about them. But just because he follows these people doesn't mean he is homophobe or right-wing or a Trump supporter or whatever they want to call him. Could just mean he's open to different opinions. Doesn't mean he's necessarily right-wing. It's absolutely ridiculous that he's not allowed to follow somebody else that could have a different opinion. It has a different opinion than you. Last year, Pratt was voted least favorite Chris in Hollywood in an online poll. Ooh. Resulting in several of his Marvel co-stars rushing to his defense on Twitter. It wasn't just because he was voted least favorite Chris in a poll. That was because they were doing this shit. And then Robert Downey Jr. came out, defended him. He was the first one, and then others like Zoe Saldana and Mark Ruffalo, and I think more that I'm not remembering, came out and defended him as well. Informing people that, yeah, he may be problematic. I don't think they did that at all, but he's a really, really great guy if you can look past homophobic. What the fuck, dude? You're crazy. Then Pratt's wife, Katherine Schwarzenegger, daughter of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver, put out a statement accusing people of meanness and bullying. Yeah. Here's what Twitter's been saying about news Chris Pratt being cast as Mario. This person says Chris Pratt and picture of Twitter account called Homophobic Mario. And it says this on the bio. I'm not gonna read that out because I don't want to be accused of anything. And this person says he's not homophobic, he just supports gays. He just thinks that they will spend eternity burning in the flames for going against God's will. This person, Chris Pratt playing Mario, means they're going with the homophobic Mario cinematic universe. Jesus. This person says, I've always kind of felt that you can't make Mario the main character because he doesn't have any flaws or struggles. I think he does. He keeps losing his wife or girlfriend, whatever Peach is to him. And he has to keep rescuing her. And he's a plumber. But she continues, Nintendo have tackled this writing dilemma by establishing the character flaw of being voiced by Chris Pratt. Cannot like Chris Pratt in general, but I guess this one isn't necessarily talking about this stuff, so I'll give it a pass. But the Mario movie news is going to mess with everyone in various ways. But we really need to stop casting Chris Pratt's homophobic cult Christian ass and things. Come on. If I was kidnapped by Jack Black and taken far away from Chris Pratt, I would simply allow this to happen. I think Chris Pratt is a perfect choice for Mario because Mario famously throws gay people explosive objects. I guess that's a meme here. I don't know how it started, but it's a meme. Behind the scenes shots of homophobic actor Chris Pratt playing Mario in animated release at December 2022. That's when it's supposed to release, by the way. And here's the meme. So long, gay Bowser. I don't know what this is. Stu- stupid. But there's a lot more. It's just so ridiculous that just because he goes somewhere or interacts with certain people that he all of a sudden believes everything they believe. Absolutely ridiculous. Can't have work anymore because you believe something. Even if he is homophobic, he can still work. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can say he's wrong, debate him if you want, if he wants to as well, but I mean, he keeps his political opinions to himself. He hasn't said anything. He just does his job, and then people go after him for going to a certain church or interacting with certain people. Absolutely ridiculous. But, I mean, I guess what do you think about Chris Pratt being cast as Mario in this whole situation? Do you think he'd do good as Mario? Think he's gonna be terrible? Do you agree with these people? Do you think he's homophobic? Do you think he's not, I guess? Let me know. Also, what do you think about the Mario movie coming up? Do you think it's gonna be shit? I personally do. Do you think it's gonna be good? Think it's a possibility it's gonna be good? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment, share. I have another channel called The Thoughtful Outlaw Sports where I talk about basketball, baseball, football, anything else sports related I'm interested in. So check that out. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.